Hi guys, it's Raven Scry. Now last year I did a video on TVK, Terra Virtua Kolect, and somebody was booking in reading the other day with me. You know who you are, I won't mention names just due to privacy, but referenced the video of TVK from last year, and so I went and revisited that video, and it seemed to align nicely. And then I spoke about how September was significant this year, and so we are in September now. So what I'm going to do is connect in and just see where from here. So as I connect into TVK, Terra Virtua Kolect, and I ask Spirit to come close, I'm feeling this project has been working and building nicely over the last year. It feels like there's kind of ups and downs, but, you know, working through things. And when I connect to it, it feels foundationally very strong, and like there has been a lot of brain power gone into this and, you know, continual work on this project. Now, Spirit talks about it promising big things, and largely about its connections and its connections that it's building and delivering on this. So I ask, where are we now within this? I ask Spirit, and they're talking about travelling along well, happy with the growth and continual commitment. They keep talking about this commitment that they have to the vision. And as I connect to this more, it's interesting because I'm seeing a truck now in like a truck depot, and there's an exchange taking place. It's like it's spilling out what it has in it, and then it's ready and open to load up in the way it's being shown. Now, I see it empty, but there's also this reset or readiness for the truck to be loaded up. And it's interesting because the truck reference really reminds me of like the crypto saying, back up the truck. You know, I'm just like, well, maybe Spirit is referencing that. It's very possible. They like to be clever and humorous at times. So Spirit talks about short-term, more developments and action, dedication by the team. They also show me that there's a large force behind this team with their ability to push with a great deal of force, so they can kind of reach great heights is the way it feels. And now they talk about a sale coming up that will have significant upward movement. And to my mind, NFTs is what they're about, TVK. There's sale possibly with the NFTs. And they talk about moving up in the ranks into new levels through this. So it's like they've been working on one level, but then through this sale on some level they move up. There's more light on them. They're seen more. There's more engagement. So they're moving up into these new levels, and there will be more trading and more shifting of hands, NFTs shifting hands more frequently once they get into this next level. But it's like it's right there. It feels very, very close. Now, Spirit shows me like a busy marketplace, and there's lots of exchange taking place. And it's not only TVK, but there's many NFTs being traded, and it's like they're right in amongst it. Now, Spirit is also showing me a reference to jewels and diamonds, and I ask about this, give me a little more clarity, and they're just talking about more development and more growth. And of course, again, my mind's gone to diamond hands. I feel like they're trying to be quite funny today, Spirit, giving all the crypto references, you know, they're right up with the lingo. So hold on, it feels as though there is a sense of, you know, like it's expanding, it's evolving, and we're going places. So as I ask how it's developing for the rest of this year, this project, I'm feeling a lot of fire, force, growth and push. There's action. It feels good, feels like there's action, and I'm feeling upward momentum. I'm feeling like this is a good solid team. This is a good project. They're in it. for the right reasons for the long haul. It's unique innovation. There's something more that they're going to offer, although it isn't necessarily fully seen yet in what they're doing or giving. There will be an uncovering as it develops further and further. There is strong intention, there is strong direction, and there is certainly a glow of abundance that's present this year, so to keep that in mind. And as we move into next year, I feel as though we've moved and shifted frequency, dimension, energetic change and shift. And I feel like this could be collectively, but it could also be in the space. And the project has moved from one way of being into this next way of being. I feel as though there's going to be some adaptation that needs to take place in this next phase. It's like once we've moved into this next phase, it's a little bit quiet. But I want to say it's softer, it's more feminine in nature. This shift has more peace to it, more peace. And I want to say that it's a joyful place. It's not as stressful. Like there's this level of this year that the project's going through, and I feel as though it's certainly connecting with where we are collectively. Again, I feel to say that. But this kind of push and this momentum and strong intention and, aiming for a goal, it feels quite masculine on a level. It's like, my mind wants to do this and I'm kind of going with it. But we move into this next phase, and there's more softness here. There's more gentleness, and there's more of a flow that starts to take place within the project. So that initial real push, drive, almost force they had to exert has moved them to this next level, and now they can allow it to start to work and flow. And it's flowing beautifully. I want to say there's a beautiful flow to the way it's working. The feeling I'm receiving is like a sense of feeling content, feeling full, feeling happy. And I do also feel a sense of wealth, but it's not on the side of greed. It's like a balanced wealth. So this project it feels like it's aligning in a very balanced way. Now I ask Spirit, is there anything to watch out for within this project and its progress? And they just talk about once they've moved to these new heights, it's like they've moved to this next level, the ability, because there was so much force that was kind of exerted to get there, and it's peaceful in this next new level, and it's like, wow, things are flowing. It's like making sure that they still stay focused in the foundation of Earth and the responsibilities of the business. So just keeping that fire still burning. And Spirit just brings my attention to, if we do move into a bear market next year, them staying focused through it. Now I feel as though the team can definitely do that, but it's almost like a reminder to them, is what they're just saying. Be mindful of that. And it's also being mindful of change, because it's inevitable. There will be a lot of change to come, is what Spirit's saying. So the team needs to be adaptable and have longevity within this process. It's interesting though, because through this reading, it's like something's niggling at me. Something's not quite right. And I'm like, what is this, Spirit? Like, help me to understand a little bit what I'm feeling. There's kind of a warning or a negative undertone, and as I connect into it more, I feel as though they're referencing one of the creators of this project and his ability to adapt to the change that's coming on the planet, and it's challenging where he's going to be asked to work and how, and his own sort of personal life and integration that's taking place. So that is what I feel Spirit is wanting to bring to the surface. And it's about him losing old ways of being and coming into the newer ways, surrendering to change and moving into the new ways, the new ideas, because there's going to be a lot of things opening up for him. So he really has to stay adaptable in this process. And if he does, I ask Spirit, if he does stay adaptable, there will be new developments and new ideas, and he will see them. They won't just miss and pass on through. So it's interesting, this reading is almost like it's directly trying to speak to the creators. Normally I speak about the project, but it's like Spirit's wanting me to address the team head on and what's going on. So it almost feels a bit like a personal reading, which I'm not sure why they've taken it into that, but I'm just going to allow it to be what it is for today. I hope you guys have got something from this reading, and I feel as though it's a very exciting, new, positive project that's going to go through a lot of different levels of evolvement and change, but feels positive, so I'm going to grab myself a little bag. Also, just to know, these readings are not financial advice. You've got to make your own choice and follow your own heart and instinct. They're really more of a reflective thing and will support you to see the answer of what's right for you within the crypto space. So if you're enjoying these videos, please give a like and subscribe to support the channel. It would really mean a lot. And if you have anything to share about TVK, the project, or any thoughts came to mind as you were listening, please pop it in the comments below. Also, readings and quantum sessions are still open. If you're interested, please go to the About page of the channel and contact me from there. Okay guys, I'll catch you again soon. Raven Scry signing off.